Hey, Jesse.
Hello, Lindsay.
What are you having to drink today?
Me?
Tonight? Where is tonight?
Me over here. You know what I did, Lindsay? You know what I did?
What'd you
Because
get?
this is like I just had my weekend. Like the whole full-on dad weekend, I guess.
Father's
Right?
Day weekend. Woo!
Yeah. So, welcome everybody, and I had a little Jack Honey over here because I feel like this is a Jack Honey type recap of something actually that we're not recapping.
So what we're going to do on this recap, because normally what we do is we recap our previous episode. But we just want you to go back and listen to it. So we covered Gypsy Rose Blanchard last week, and it's a long one. We did a lot of work. We did a lot of work on that one. Well, I did a lot of work. Jesse just joined in. But this week, what we did was we watched the viral documentary Maternal Instinct.
She decided to destroy me. It was 2 nights. 2 nights. She was like, let's just watch half of this tonight and we'll watch the other half, tomorrow. Destroyed me 2 nights. I didn't even want to go to work. I didn't even want to exist.
It's so bad. It's so bad. So we're only laughing because we've had a few. So this is raw, uncut, and unedited Drunk About Something, where we have recorded our proper episode.
Yes.
And we've had our drinks, and now we're a little drunk.
Yeah, and we're looking like 2 different ways because we have lives and we have this and we have that. And what are you drinking over there, Lindsay?
So I've got blood orange White Claw with sherbet Celsius. The retro vibe.
The retro.
My favorite.
And I keep stealing it, dude, because I'm
He
thievery.
does keep stealing my freaking
That's what I do.
Celsius. And what are you having to drink?
You just asked me, and I told
I
you
did.
it was like Jack and Honey because I feel like this is a Jack and Honey type episode.
Like I said, raw, uncut, and unedited. Drunk About Something. So
I love your microphone.
this is my microphone.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do on this episode is we are going to give our take on Maternal Instinct.
So Maternal Instinct is something that Lindsay had bestowed upon me in it should have been my slumber hour, and she decided to keep me up and make me watch
I asked
this.
you. I was like, hey, you want to watch this documentary and we'll
Well,
talk
of course
about
I
it?
got to go along with it. Whatever you want, baby. I got you, girl. Whatever, girl. I'm going to stay the fuck awake forever.
It was so bad. It was so bad. So we're in New Boston, Texas, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the subject is Taylor Parker. She is the criminal in this situation. We have to be careful what we say on both of these apps,
So this
apparently.
thing starts off as a police chase.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the hell is happening here, right? And then the door opens. And I'm like, oh my God. What the hell just transpired? And I'm like blown apart already.
Yeah,
So-
because there's a blurred out baby.
Yeah.
And this
Brand
woman,
newborn umbilical cord still attached. And I'm like destroyed. I mean, within the first 5 seconds of this.
and this lady named Taylor Parker is saying that she just had this baby on the side of the road.
Yeah.
And I want you to talk.
You do.
I do.
I bet you do.
I really do.
Because it's a lot for me to take in.
I just talked a lot.
So
I just
Lindsay
talked
has
for the
watched
last
this
2 hours.
twice, and
Yeah.
while I was getting a pedicure for Father's Day,
Happy Father's Day.
yeah, so I was like, Lindsay, you watch these things 2 times. Like, okay, she watched it, and then she's like invited me to watch it, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, dude, this is kind of not cool because I want to get your genuine perspective also. You right?
Well, we have now made a pact that from now on we're going to watch the viral documentaries that everybody messages me to watch.
And
we're going to watch them together, both at the same time, organically.
I am so under a rock that I don't even know what's viral.
But
so
sometimes I want to protect you because,
I don't want to be protected.
Like I said when we were talking about it during our pedicure,
Yeah.
that you're not as desensitized as I am. But I want to tell y'all that desensitized as I am, this documentary really had me shook. No lie. Like, I could not even.
So it is really hard for me to put all together in a recap because I was in like not in a great state of mind because I'm half awake, half asleep, and I'm completely invigorated and completely disgusted at the same time of all the things that transpired into it, if that makes sense. And then I'm fighting sleep, and then I'm completely involved, and then I'm out, and then I'm in, and then I'm like,
Well, that's why we had to watch it over two different nights because it was about an hour and a half. And by the time I get home and get my face washed and get my jammies on, Jesse's got 45 minutes tops.
No, it's like, she's pulling on 11:30, and I've been up since 5:30 in the morning. So I'm done, dude. Like, but I'm
I usually get up about 6:30. So,
and I want to watch all of it, but I'm like, I got to be done. So we finished halfway through. So all the parts that transpired into this was a female that latched onto another dude.
So the female is Taylor Parker, and the dude is Wade Griffin.
And Taylor had a history, right? She had children. She had previous marriage.
I think so.
And
yes. She had one previous marriage.
There's like a whole big life that she had, but she lost a lot of weight, and she hooked up with him, and he's kind of country. They're very not kind of.
I just want to say, number one, first of all, Wade Griffin is the most blah dude that I've ever seen.
Lindsay, I kind of wanted to bring that out later on. Okay.
What? Real quick though, hey, I want to show our shirts really quick and plug.
Oh, yeah.
So we're wearing our Defy the Tyrant local band from Crawfordville, Florida, that we love very much. And these are their Pride shirts. And then Jesse and I have matching. We're matching for Pride.
So we went to
Happy
a show
Pride.
and we did the things and we hang out with this band a whole lot, which they have a show January the 11th coming up, and so do I.
And so does Jesse's band at Retro City Arcade here in Lake City, Florida.
Yeah, so if you're near
Shout of the Earth.
near Tallahassee area, Crawfordville's the show.
Go see Defy the Tyrant.
If you're near North Central Florida area, come and see us play, dude. I'm ready to go.
Earth. Woo!
It's our first step out. But anyhow, Lindsay, like taking all of that in and finding, she found her beau, right? And she hooked up with him. And
Who really wasn't that into her.
He wasn't. He was just like, okay, she looks beautiful and she's all into me, so I guess I'll go along with it.
He said the word, she lit up her room.
I mean, she did. She was very stunning, actually.
She was a very beautiful woman.
She really,
on the outside.
And so, but that aspect was her transpiring into a younger, overweight woman that did not do great with her kids, did not do great with her past relationship.
Yeah, so I
lost her kids, right?
Well, we don't know because, Wade said that they had her little girl during the week. Netflix did not elaborate on her relationship with these kids, and they did blur out their faces, and that's fine. They don't have to be a part of the documentary whatsoever. But they did not elaborate on what the reason was that she did not have these kids full time, and then continue.
So we're trying to figure out like what all of her past history is, but she is pushing the narrative that she has a shitload of money in her family inheritance, and her mom is a tyrant that won't let her get to it.
Yeah, says she's going to inherit $8 million from her grandmother, but her mom is trying to keep her from that.
Yeah, and in the documentary, it all transpired all the way to the point where she's buying her soon-to-be mother-in-law
a new car,
a vehicle.
She talks Wade into getting a new truck. They get $20,000 side-by-sides.
Yeah. And at this point, I'm already like, what the fuck? Like, okay, there's supposed to be some kind of oil tycoon, like, thing, inheritance or whatever that's coming into play.
I'm glad you paid attention to that part, because I was like, where did this money come from?
No, I was just like, okay, so maybe the mom is a tyrant, right? Maybe she is like holding that against her and all the things, right? But
why?
Yeah. Yeah.
That would have been my first question. Why is your mother doing this?
Yeah. Hey, Lindsay, lean forward just a little. Right in there.
Sorry.
Right in there. Because they want to see you over here on the lives.
Hey, guys.
We're over here, too. I don't like this view.
We've got YouTube over there. We've got TikTok over
here and over there. So we're going to rechange the view. We're just trying new things.
We're still playing.
We're so goddamn new.
We're almost 2 years into this thing, and we're still new. But we're figuring it out.
Okay. So, like, Taylor is portraying a lot of bullshit upon the family, on the new family, and her new boyfriend, and she automatically moves in with him, kind of just packed up her shit.
Yeah.
Didn't have a lot of shit, actually, and
didn't put anything into storage. That was a red flag for Wade's mom.
Yeah.
Was she didn't have a lot of things to store.
Yeah.
So
it was just very strange. She had very little, packed up, moved in, talked a whole lot about her past and how her mom was holding her down. And there were people from the past that knew a lot of things that should have told a lot of things that never did tell a lot of things, Lindsay.
Well, that was a lot of my problem. So there were people. Okay, so a lot of the narrators of the story. So you've got Wade's mom talking. You've got Wade's friends that are talking. Then you have Taylor's ex-friends that are talking.
Yeah.
My biggest problem with the ex-friends is they knew a lot that they were not telling. Like if I knew these things about this person, I would have knocked on the door, because what Taylor ends up doing is she feels that Wade, even though she's buying him all this shit that she absolutely cannot afford.
But she's portraying it and lying every little step of the way, all the way to where you're going to believe me or I'm going to keep lying until you do.
Right. So she's buying Wade all this stuff, but she's still not feeling like that he loves her. Because he never really does.
Well,
spoiler.
I think the whole time is because Wade is like kind of seeing what's the obvious, but she's pushing the narrative of so many different great things, and he's trying to hang on to the money a little bit.
I was about to say, Wade was liking the come up.
Yeah.
Even though his mama is screaming at him, red flag, red flag. We needed a red flag to wave right here.
No, I want a red card. I like the whole the soccer like aesthetic, or the football aesthetic, where
and then we're in World Cup
yellow
series
card
right now.
Yeah, the whole So
not that we know anything about sports, but
so country boy, he has farms, he has cattle, and he likes to go hog hunting.
He
and the
is
whole
a
thing.
feral hog handler.
Yeah.
That's
capture them, sell them
right?
to somebody else, and they domesticate them for meat and whatever the fuck they do. I don't understand.
So it really doesn't elaborate on his profession, but from what we can tell from the documentary, that's what he does.
A lot of country, a lot of hog, and they were doing that together. They were doing the whole country life, doing things, ATVs, mud bogging, the whole thing. So
now Taylor,
she is actually pushing the aspect of them getting their own farm together.
Yeah, so she and the investment company, or the mortgage brokers, I guess is what it is.
Yeah.
So they're in the documentary as well. And she goes to them and she tells them, "Hey, I've got this money coming in." She gives them names of people that they can contact, because it's like a trust fund that she's saying that she's got, and they have to contact these people to get this money from the trust fund. So she gives them all these names of people to contact, and they get a hold of these people, but it's just like the runaround. Like, everybody's giving them the runaround.
And it's like off business hours, and then there's like weird voicemails, and there's weird things
Texts
that are transpiring that doesn't connect into anything tangible as far as a money transaction. And she's promising this transaction in between negotiating this whole property deal, multi-million-dollar property deal, right?
It was called, what was it called? Pecan something other.
Yeah.
Something with pecan. Now we say pecan.
Yeah.
But in Texas they say pecan. And that's
Pecan
where this
Farms or something. But like they were having like this beautiful property.
That was going to be a moneymaker.
Hundreds of acres. And it was on like a little river that went through there and everything. Is a really nice spot for somebody to set up and actually have a farm and have a productive
I was going to say, it was like a
country way of life.
pecan distribution thing,
A
correct?
whole
A whole running business that they were looking into
thing.
purchasing, and it was $20 million,
yeah,
right?
and at Christmas she gathered up everybody, and they were having this whole like conversation about how
It's on
she's
camera.
doing the whole thing. Like
Yeah.
it was like a business production, full on thing that she persuaded everybody into believing that this is going to happen for her and Wade. And he was just like, yeah, it's all right, whatever. And then all the rest of the people are just like shocked. You can see it on their face.
Yeah, but they're happy for Wade at the same time. But like I said,
Of course.
the car that she has already purchased for his mother has already been repossessed. So that's a red flag. Like, why didn't you just like let's end things right there?
Right. And she told Wade's mother that it needed to go back because of a recall. And then Wade's mother's like, okay, well, I'm going to call the dealership and find out what's going on. They're like, no, this is being repossessed.
Because there's been
it's
no
not
payment.
a recall for repairs. This never got paid for.
This hasn't been paid for.
Biggest red flag ever. It should have stopped right fucking here.
But then Taylor throws a spoke in the red flag wheel
Yes.
and tells Wade that she's pregnant.
Boom.
And then that's when, in the documentary, her friend appears and her old OBGYN appears and says, oh, she can't have no baby. She's had a hysterectomy.
No longer there no more. But
No,
we're not allowed to tell anybody because of confidentiality.
Well, I mean, the doctor, I understand.
I
they
get
got
that.
HIPAA laws.
I get
but
that.
the friend,
All the friends, the mom, all the people that could have came into play, somebody.
but at the same time, so when and this girl is crazy. She's posting about it on all the socials.
This is
All the socials. She's posting about it. She
on the lives.
is-
Have you seen this over here? Have you seen this thing?
Yes.
They are now just joining in, and I'm loving it because
Well,
this
I put in our caption that we are giving our take on Maternal Instinct. You got glitter right here.
Well, it's because I had a pedicure earlier.
No. It's just it was a little bead of moisture.
Oh, I wanted that. Lindsay, don't
That
take
look
that
like-
away from me. Don't take away from my own way from.
So now Taylor is saying that she's pregnant.
She's lost her grip. The money is starting to fall apart, and she lost the vehicle.
There was no money to begin with.
Now
But-
people are starting to speculate. Now she brings in a whole pregnancy into the deal. That's what I'm thinking.
And she gets like falsified documents. Wade's friends, so they're a couple, and his friend, oh God, I forgot to write his name down. But his friend, I think it was Cody. Right?
You should
Cody?
remember that because he was the realest
Cody.
motherfucker in the whole deal.
It was Cody. It was Cody.
He was the realest.
Yes, it was Cody, and I love Cody's. Like Cody Quistad, that's my dog.
That bitch fucking lying.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
So watch the documentary. Cody will be your
Cody
favorite.
Quistad was in the bitch.
Pull up your Google real quick.
Oh no, well the
Just
wage.
so I can double check,
The
but I'm
wage
pretty
Quistad.
I'm pretty sure his name was Cody. So Wade's friend, the realest dude, his wife, the realest chick. Like, she does the investigative work. She presents it to her husband and says, "Hey, you need to tell Wade about this shit." Well, Wade stops talking to them.
Did we actually figure out if Cody is like his brother or
That was his best friend.
is his best friend? Okay, so but like he was at the farm and they did a lot of work together and they actually had a falling out over this because Wade was kind of trying to defend her in the middle of all this.
Yes.
And
A lot.
yeah. And I think Wade was just like, I'm in belief because she has pushed this whole narrative that her mom's a tyrant and she's holding back the money and I'm not getting the money and my dreams are getting shot out because this is the only thing I can hang on to. And boom, all of a sudden,
Yes,
Taylor
Cody.
is pregnant.
Cody.
Yeah.